Good afternoon, everyone. It's May the 27th, right around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Just to give you a little bit of update what I've been doing today. Part of what I've been doing other than mowing grass and everything. But we've made a decision because I spend so much time bush hogging and trying to keep the grass down. I haven't had a chance to do a lot of anything else. We had planned on getting some goat and sheep, and so we've decided we're going to go ahead and get some goat and sheep. I think I had gone through this one time before, but this area right over here is eventually going to be the big garden area. We still got some clearing out to do right in there, down to the creek. But for now, because we won't have the time to do it, especially this year, we're going to go ahead and fence it all off and just turn some goat and sheep loose in there. And then on this side, where the house is, and the old house, and where the camper is sitting here, you can see there's some old metal posts, and they run all the way up the backside of the property here, around up to the backside of the property. I'm going to rip out all of these out. I actually been doing that most of the day today. There's a metal one there, and they're not easy to get out, so the way I've been getting them out, I've been backing the tractor up and taking the 3-point PTO and wrapping a chain around it and lifting, and it pulls them out. Some of them don't come out so easy because they have roots growing around them, and so you have to jerk a couple of times and they eventually come out. But there's one there, and then I've already pulled these out here, as you can see. And then they had some wooden posts that were in here. There's an old cedar post that who knows how long it's been in the ground there. Termites ate it up pretty good, but it's still real solid. And then that one actually looks like that was the last one that I pulled out here. And it looks like an old telephone pole, part of an old telephone pole. Actually, it's still hooked to the tractor there, but that's how I've been pulling them out, with a chain. And then when I lift up, it actually just pulls it right up out of the ground. Sometimes I have to readjust the chain, get off and readjust the chain, and finish pulling it up out of the ground. But here's some of the metal posts that I've already jerked out of the ground, and they were pretty hard to get out. So, and then there's some more on the other side over there, on the other side of my truck, that I've been working on pulling out. But we're going to get I'm not an expert on sheep or goat by far, but everything I've read on and everything I've seen on YouTube, and I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right, it's boar goats. It's a meat goat. My wife wants dairy goats, but right now she's not up here to milk them, so I'm not getting milk goats yet. But I'm going to get some meat goats, and if I'm not mistaken, they're pronounced boar goats. I think that's what the way they're pronounced. And the sheep we're going to get are called katahdin. They're hair sheep, so you don't have to shear them, because I sure don't want to be shearing no sheep. But we're going to fence. Here's the driveway. We're going to run a fence right across here with the big gate. And of course, over there, and then we're going to have a big gate over there. But we're going to fence this whole area in here, all the way down to where you can see the trailer down there. We're not going to go any farther than that trailer that I have sitting down there. Let's see if you can see my finger right in the way there. We're right in front of that trailer, and then we're going to go across just on this side of the shed there, with the fence. And then right up to where we're building the house there. And then we're going to come across back over to the back side of this shed here, and we're going to fence all this area in, even where I'm standing. And we can switch the goats and the sheep from one side back and forth, and that'll help me a lot. They'll keep it 8 down, hopefully, and I'm not spending all my time bush hogging and trying to keep this place clear. But as you can see there, right on this side here, where the weeds are growing in, there's a metal post there, which is one of the next ones I'm going to get. Then there's another one right there. Right there. And then there's another one right there, and then there's a big wooden one. I think it's another piece of old telephone pole. And there used to be a gate there. I actually still have the gate. It was in real good shape. I kept it. It's up beside the house over there. But it was hooked to that old pole. And eventually there'll be a fence dividing part of this yard here. But for right now, we're just going to open it all up, like I said. And then, if you can see, there's some old fence with a lot of more old metal stakes or metal pipe that that I'm gonna have to jerk out of the ground here if I can get around all that poison oak and poison ivy that's growing up in there. I've already had one run in with that last summer, but like I said, we're going to go up to the trailer there, and then we're going to cut across and fence all this in. That's the way we just turn the goats and the sheep loose in here and just let them have at it. And it'll save me a lot of time from having to come back and keep cleaning up the grounds. Because as fast as I'm cleaning it up, it's growing back faster and faster. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of update on what's going on. And of course, there's another pile of trash toward the end of the summer before everything dries out completely. We'll set it on fire and burn it, and push it out a little more and burn it. But anyway, all right, guys, have a great day. Thank you. Well, I'm back. I thought I'd try to get a shot of how I'm pulling these things out here. I don't know if it's going to work, but I may be able to get it here. Anyway, you can see how I've got the chain wrapped around it there. And it's going to get loud, so let's just see if I can do this here and show you guys how I pull them out of there.
Jones is running both the truck and Xfinity Series races at Dover. Oh, and his 19th birthday.
Anyway, there's the lift. It just slipped. It just slipped on it. I'm gonna have to rewrap it again. Let me see if I can get it. All right, well, let's try this again. I readjusted the chain, so maybe I got it this time. Chain slipped, but it got it up a little. All right, we're gonna try it again. I readjusted that chain again, so we'll see if we can get it this time. It did it that time. It actually pulled it out that time. So, all right, guys. You guys have a nice day. Thank you.